But you really got to do it in one dunk.
We don't do no donks over on my channel.
So that was 5 dunks, but that's all right.
Okay.
You're much. She doesn't want us helping, Serene. Really? Jamerrill's like,
You know,
I've got this.
We're backseat cooks, like backseat drivers.
In one of my videos, something caught my eye out the window, and it was one of the pigs were out. And so then we had to, okay, hold on, folks, while I go catch the pig and get.
And everyone kept watching.
Yeah, we caught the pig.
Oh my goodness, that's so good.
It's almost like I can't do it because it's so naughty tasty.
It's too naughty.
I took that bite. That bite was like, you're going to be sent to hell.
Hey, we are doing something a bit different today. We are making one of our recipes payoff day candies, but we have a professional in our midst.
Yes, we do. Big batches.
Jamerrill is an expert. I mean, you've probably seen her on YouTube. She's a big YouTube person, much bigger than us.
We spin a lot of food.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's what you do. You take recipes and you multiply them, right?
Yes. It's apparently a needed skill, but it's needed in my big house because we love your payoff day candies as an example, but 16 candies will not cut it.
Not with how many children you have.
Right. I'm a mom of 9. And I have other folks, so I mean at least enough for 10 to 15.
And the thing is, you know, this is a skill that's needed for even if you just live by yourself, because when the hankering hits for a treat, you don't want to freshly make it every time. Wouldn't it be great if you could just have it already done, you know, for months?
And these payoff day candies, they freeze very well. So whenever I make like a ×8 batch of your recipe, we will have enough to have happy children, happy family folks, because everybody loves them, and then we will freeze the rest.
Right.
And then I just take them out of the freezer, like, okay, we're gonna need some treats tomorrow. I can take them out of the freezer, put them into the refrigerator, and then the next day they're good.
And is it true that it's basically the same amount of work? I mean, instead of dumping a small portion of peanuts, the same action to dump a big.
Exactly. And this recipe, even though we're going to do a ×4 batch, will still fit in this pot.
Yeah, so that's
And
not
it
very
will be delightful.
It'd be ×8.
I have what I call my precious pot, and it's like I don't know, there we go, little precious pot. It was my first pot I ever got, so I've had it for decades
That's
now.
amazing.
And it didn't have Teflon or anything. It was stainless steel, so we're not dying from it. And so, anyway, that's what I made.
It's not made up of Roundup.
That's right. That's what I do the ×8 batches in. So yeah.
Okay, so today we're ×4ing, are we?
Yes, we are. We're going to ×4 it. And so we're going to get going here. Let me look at my notes. And so
we can be your nurses. You're the doctor.
Yes. Okay, so this is the Trim Healthy Starter book, and I love this book. I sing its praises. I love all of the books, but when I was in a very hard time in my life and I was trying to get back on plan, I saw you mention this book in the Trim Healthy Mama Facebook group on Facebook, and I was like, I need simple. So years later, mine is all dog-eared. And I have multiplication on the side.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my new autograph copy, okay?
You should have had my scratch notes then, because when I didn't come up with this recipe, but the ones that I did come up with in the books, I would have to do the math to make them for normal size families.
Yes.
They were more like in big cauldron size.
Yes, exactly. So we're gonna do a ×4 batch, and if you're using your starter book, it's on page 163. And then originally, was this in Trim Healthy Table, maybe?
No, this was in the Trim Healthy Cookbook originally.
Okay. So you can find it there also.
I think I'm right.
Okay, so for the ×4 batch, we're gonna use, so you all have in your shop, it's the Gentle Sweet, which is the sweetener. So we're gonna be all fancy.
So do you go on your, I will try to talk to you while you do this.
Yes, please, I can talk.
Okay, but
and
do
make
you
messes.
calculate it all on your little computer? Because I see that you have kind of got a spreadsheet here of everything ×4.
This is one of your wonderful Trim Healthy Mama helpers did proper math for us.
Oh, so you're doing
printed this. If this was me, it would be scribbles in my book at home.
Yeah.
But I'm not in Virginia. I'm in Tennessee. Okay, so how do you say, is it donks?
Oh, donks of stevia. It's a completely made up word.
Okay, I love it. Okay, so.
Don't say donk.
D-O-O-N-K. Well, Serene made
New
it
Zealand.
up. See, because okay, let's get a dunk. Dunk.
Okay.
But you really got to do it in one dunk.
Okay,
It's
now see,
the
I'm
act.
learning this. We don't do no donks over
Dunk.
on my channel.
Okay, that was 5 dunks, but that's all right.
Okay,
You're much better than
we got it. Okay, so gentle, we've got our stevia. We're gonna put in our salt. That's okay. So 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And these are pretty little spoons because they have the butterfly on them.
Yeah.
And then 1 stick of butter. So we're gonna.
Are we gonna go over here?
We're gonna shuffle. Everybody shuffle, 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 shuffle to the left. Shuffle. That's right. This is a very easy recipe, so you're gonna eat them.
Oh, she doesn't want us helping, Serene. Really? Jamerrill's like,
Do you know
I've got this.
We're backseat cooks, like backseat drivers. We're like, shouldn't we be exited at highway number blah blah blah?
Here you go. One time,
Oh, look,
in one
look
of
at that.
In one of my videos, something caught my eye out the window, and it was one of the pigs were out. And so then we had to, okay, hold on, folks, while I go catch the pig and get.
And everyone kept watching.
Yeah, we caught the pig. So things that I've been distracted by. I think that was a canning video.
We're good, guys.
Now we're gonna add in the caramel extract, and I think one of the times recently I made this, I didn't have this, but I had one of the maple bursts.
Good.
And
Did
then
you love it more?
it was great, and then I feel like there was one other extract I had. It wasn't caramel.
But you
So
liked it better than the caramel?
It was equally delicious.
Okay.
Like if I didn't have that, I had the maple and some other mystery burst, and I was happy with it. Okay, so caramel extract.
Was it the coconut?
It wasn't, but boy, that would be
Pecan?
delightful
The
too.
pecan?
It might have been the pecan.
I bet
Yes.
it was pecan.
Yes, that and the maple, and it
But
was
you know,
amazing.
coconut and peanut, I guess they go together.
Oh,
I
they
mean,
do
you
for
could
me.
you could have variations.
Whatever goes together.
Okay,
is
I
what you
also
want.
got a few extra dribbles, but that was a 1/2 teaspoon plus extra dribbles. Okay, and then on. Oh boy, it smells good.
Okay, so the peanut butter's 3
Peanut butter,
tablespoons.
3 tablespoons.
Pearl, you can get the 1/2 cup of cream ready because
I can. I like to
because
be
that's
that.
what's next.
Okay.
And then, thank you.
Ooh, the smell is
It's just so
really
good.
delicious.
I love Snickers ice cream.
Yeah.
I haven't had it in a very long time, but it's the alternatives.
Exactly.
Yeah, so true.
So that's
So-
what I'm saying. We shouldn't have hard and fast rules. If it's helping you, it's helping you.
Once she put the protein powder in her almond milk, I was
Then
fine.
you were
I
on.
backed
You were
off.
on it.
I backed off.
Okay, so for me, I don't really crave a lot of sweet things in the day, but after my nighttime meal, which is usually an S, I
Definitely.
have to have something
Yes.
sweet. And that's when I don't even need a lot of sweet. It's just that thing. Okay,
That
now
little-
I get
yeah.
to have it, and then
And
I'm
sometimes you're not
satisfied.
even hungry for it. It's just your little passy, like you're a
Yeah,
baby. And you
it's
need to
like-
Well, you know,
pacify it.
when I first started Trim Healthy Mama a decade ago, that's when the muffin in the mug was
Yeah.
such a big deal. And
Right.
so every evening after dinner before bedtime, I would make that muffin in a mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first started Trim Healthy Mama, I was the same way. I used to have
Yeah.
like 2 muffin and mugs a day.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Here-
3 cups.
3 cups.
3 cups.
Peanuts.
And I don't chop them, but ladies certainly can.
Wow. So this is the
And
crowning glory. Here we go.
That's
Here
it.
we go.
Yes. And then we
I think
just
peanuts
gonna
are
stir 'em
perfect
up.
size though. It's not like the big honking walnuts
Yeah.
or Brazil
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they
can.
need to be
That
cut.
wouldn't work.
No. I mean, if you have extra time and you're just looking to give yourself work, maybe.
Do you know what would be good in these though? If you use chopped pecans in place of peanuts, especially if you have a peanut allergy,
recipe.
and then you could do pecan extract.
Yes.
See?
Ooh. Yeah.
That's a
Next
whole
book.
Do you know what it
recipe.
might taste like? Like the innards of a pecan pie, like very around Thanksgiving time.
Okay.
Pecan pie candy. Well,
Next cookbook.
yes, that's right. Be good. Okay, so now we stir them up, and we're going to
Are we going to parchment these babies out?
We're gonna lay out some parchment paper, and then we will put them in the refrigerator. And so we're gonna plop them on the parchment paper,
Yeah.
and then
Fancy little.
it's a nice little spoon. I don't have a little spoon like this at home. This is what happens when you come to the Trim Healthy Mama kitchen, and they'll harden and set up.
Yes. So we
And-
would be putting these on trays.
Yes.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
They have to be stored in the freezer because I can't remember.
They can be in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
but because excuse me, as I make big batches,
Right.
I let us have a couple days,
Right.
and then I my hope is I don't always get them in the freezer because
I mean,
The
if you've
hope
got
is-
9 kids, even that's
Yeah.
why you do it in times 8.
exactly.
I get it.
Yeah, it's the
Already it's thickening. That lovely caramel
it
is
is,
thickening.
yes.
Okay.
So you can have these nice little sheet pans or board here.
Or we could have
And-
put the parchment on the
On a sheet pan. Usually what I do in my messy kitchen is I have the parchment paper on, pull out big sheets, and then put them in
I
the
will plop
freezer
this
from
in
there.
for
There
you.
go. Plop away. So here they are beautiful, and we're going to,
Well, how long
Eat
do you keep these in the fridge to chill?
Oh, and you've got a chilled plate. That's smart.
I feel like, I'm trying to remember back in my kitchen, within 2 hours or
Pass me
so.
that starter book.
Does that sound right?
Pass me our book.
Starter, I don't think it even says in there
It doesn't say.
how long.
Do you want me to start putting them here?
Yes. we
But
just
they're
start
nice
putting
and
them on.
hard.
But within it, my kids are checking them at an hour. It says refrigerate until firm.
Yeah.
And
But can I just eat?
yes,
Because
you
they
can
look, they're nice
they
and-
are
But do you see how she's got a cold plate?
Caramelized?
That's smart.
That's so smart.
Can I have a bite of yours? Because I'm not a
Kitchen
sweetie. I
berries.
want to just have a taste.
No.
Brat of a sister. All the things, making your bed my whole life and doing things like that for you.
That never happened. Never happened. Oh my goodness, they're so good. They're so good.
It's almost like I can't do it because it's so naughty tasting.
It's too naughty.
I took that bite. That bite was like, you're going to be sent to hell for eating Snickers.
Don't associate food with naughty or good, but these taste naughty. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
They're very good.
If it's trigger, whatever. Oh my goodness.
They are really
you.
good. They are really
For
good.
doing this for us.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for being Trim Healthy Mama.